The content you're about to hear is a part of a paid programming segment. The views, opinions, and statements expressed belong solely to the sponsor and do not reflect those of Sarcastic or its host. This segment is for informational and promotional purposes only and should not be considered as advice or endorsement. Listener discretion is advised. The content you're about to hear is a part of a paid programming segment. The views, opinions, and statements expressed belong solely to the sponsor and do not reflect those of Podcastic or its host. This segment is for informational and promotional purposes only and should not be considered as advice or endorsement. Listener discretion is advised.
Are you an indie podcast or content creator looking to reach a wider audience? Look no further. Introducing Podcastic, the ultimate podcast network designed exclusively for indie creators like you. At Podcastic, we believe in the power of unique voices and fresh perspectives. We're here to amplify your passion and creativity, connecting you with a growing community of engaged listeners who crave original content. Podcastic is more than just a platform. It's a support system built for indie podcasters, offering a range of resources to help you succeed. From tailored promotional campaigns to professional production assistance, we're here to help you shine. Our intuitive platform makes it easy for you to be seen and heard. We do all the heavy lifting for you. You just show up and create. Plus, with our advanced analytics, you'll gain valuable insights into your audience's preferences, allowing you to refine your content and grow your fan base. Ignite your passion, expand your reach, and thrive with podcasting.
Check. 1, 2 for the mind state. Dez Cortez and Emory Law. Welcome to the show. Y'all tuned in now. Hit record, time to make it real. This that one show, mentally ill. We don't hide, we just chill. We say the kind of things that you feel. Raw talk from the couch to the curb. Every dark thought from the city to the burbs. From panics on Belle Isle, we even picking up calls. We unpack it all, no mask, no filter at all. Dez say, how you been? Low say, man, where I begin. From meds on the sink, tonight you overthink. We drag it to the light, let it blink.
This is mentally ill. Say it out loud till it pop like the steel. We ain't running from the pain, we real. Every scar that you hide, we reveal. This is mentally ill. Talk that truth, let the shame stand still. If your mind feel heavy, just chill. Press play, pull up a chair, we heal.
We talk therapy, thirst traps, breakups, rent. Family that judge how your time gets spent. Label crazy since you was a teen. Now you finally learn what that label mean. We laugh hard, then we low-key cry. Dead air when you search for a why. Trigger in a smell, story that you tell about that one night that still feel like hell. The same night that Dez went to jail. Every hard truth we credit, we said it from locked doors to lady or trips. Shaking in your skin when the mood just flips.
This is always the first time of this premiere.
This is mentally ill. Say it out
Welcome to
loud
another
till it pop
episode of
like
Mentally
steel.
Ill. I am
We
Dez
ain't running from the
Cortez,
pain,
and
we
with me is
real.
my
Every
homie
scar that you
Emory.
hide, we reveal.
Oh, what it do, my baby?
This is mentally ill. Talk that truth, let the shame stand still.
Great to be here,
If
man.
your mind feel heavy,
Great to
just
be back at the
chill.
table.
Press
A lot of
play,
stuff to
pull
talk
up a
about.
chair, we heal.
Yeah, it's quite a
If you
few,
ever felt strange in a
have a few
quiet
comments
room,
about
felt
different
your thoughts
things about
bloom
the last
in a
show
certain
that
doom.
we-
Let the stories
that
in
we
your
gotta talk
headphones
about. How
prove
was your week? What
you
was
ain't
she
the only
doing?
one stuck in that groove.
Good, though. It's productive. Let me just say that. Yeah, very productive, man.
This is mentally
What's up?
ill. Say it out loud till it don't sound
All
real.
the time.
We ain't running from the pain, we real. Every scar that you hide, we reveal. This is mentally ill. Talk that truth, let the shame stand still. If your mind feel heavy, just chill.
that's dope as hell. As a matter of fact, and I don't think I ever took my kids there.
I mean, how long has it been open though?
I don't know, really. I thought it's been here at least a couple years.
Really?
Yeah.
I just saw it promoted like recently. I didn't even know it was here.
Yeah. Well, I definitely got to go. So we can, but that kind of plays into some things that we're going to talk about today too. Illusions and different things like that.
Okay.
So, and you know, you being fresh off of that and seeing how those illusions really affect people's minds, then you will definitely understand. And there's always also way back in the black, the voice in the darkness. What it do?
I'm dark.
Man, the voice in the darkness. All right, man. So we, as I say we, I meant, yeah, something wrong with this nigga today. Emory, you posted a clip. What was the clip about from the last show? What was the snippet on?
We talked about our fathers, so
Okay.
the connection to the healing that we didn't know we needed. So technically, all of us from different backgrounds around the city, different experiences with our fathers, and fast forward to where we are now, and just kind of looking at certain stuff we probably could have avoided, man.
Absolutely.
Man.
Absolutely. So, any of the comments stand out to you? Anybody say anything that kind of tripped the issue with you?
You know what? It's funny because somebody said that they thought what you thought. Remember, you said you thought I came from a family where my father was a doctor.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, they said that they read they were reading pretty much the aesthetics, kind of like, ain't no way this dude ain't from West Bloomfield.
Right,
you know?
yeah.
So they made that comment. But I mean, I've gotten that forever, though, you know, my whole life. So I'm used to it. But at the same time, that same person was like, it was cool to learn something about you. You know, where it's just like, you can't just judge people. You got to listen to their story, man. But,
No, absolutely. And speaking of stories, I can't wait for y'all to see Mr. Hayes, dog. Like, man, you ain't gonna even know. Like, he looks so different, man. He been cleansing himself. He been eating well. He's been really just attacking his immune system, different things like that, man. He like a total different person, bro.
Word.
So he'll be back up in here soon, man.
Yeah.
But y'all ain't gonna even
wow.
y'all ain't gonna even know who he is, man. But that's been the great thing that I've been seeing lately is people have now started to get their health in order. Like it wasn't really a thing. You remember, like when we was younger, it kind of wasn't really a thing. You know what I mean? Like.
Just ignore it.
Yeah, and I don't really remember too many adults like jogging or going to the gym or doing any of those things back when I was a kid, or even thinking about what they were eating.
No, the generation that raised us, man. I did see my mother go to the gym and stuff like that, but serious situations were never talked about.
Never.
Yeah.
Like, we used to tease them like, y'all old. And then we get old. Now we feeling the aches and the pains.
Yeah.
We feeling the aches and the pains from the misusage of our parents.
Absolutely.
Yeah. So,
Absolutely.
I mean, I feel that when today, at the way I just told you what happened,
Yeah.
I like, oh yeah, I got to change. People don't realize it's not that I don't need nobody. It's just a team is so much better. But I done so much stuff in the past 2.5 hours than most people. I wait for people to do for a week. You know what I mean? So it's just I'm really learning. Like, I love when my friend came to me in my sleep, my dream, and said, "Be Doc Chill again." Because Doc Chill is a totally different human being.
Some booty music.
Yeah, not just be booty music. I'm more than just music. As Chris would say, I'm more than my music. But it's more than music. It's like my get up, who I am, like who people need to caution to approach. Like, for real. Not that because I heard them, it's just that I will hurt your feelings. If you think I'm just a person who's just gonna do some music, you're crazy. You know what I mean? So I'm 80% of what everybody need in business.
Yeah, the people know you on Hinge.
Yeah, they definitely know I'm unhinged.
They look for you in the shadows. Y'all seen Miles?
He over there somewhere.
Behind that door.
Right, that shadow right there.
But no, all right. But something else that I did want to talk about is, so I was watching. It's a black woman. She's like one of the biggest studiers of DNA or whatever, how it affects people, everything. So as we talked about before on the show, you are downloaded information, pain, trauma from your parents. But what they have found out is you get all the pain and the trauma from your dad.
Yeah.
None of it comes from your mother.
No.
The dad is the only one that passes on the trauma, the pain, those type of things. So when they say you will pay for the sins of your forefathers,
that's real.
It's making better sense now.
I mean, that's how babies are made from us.
I mean, but I'm just saying the mother, the baby just don't come out looking just like us, like the mother too. You know what I mean? Like they come together. But when it comes down to the downloading of that information, it's only from the man.
Man, if that baby don't look like you, it's not yours. It's just not. It's just
That's not accurate.
Yeah. Okay.
Not 100%.
Okay. If the baby don't look like you, it's not yours. It look like the father. It always gonna look like the father.
No, it's not.
And as it grow and it goes about, comes about, it grows into like my babies. They all look like me, but as they grow up, they start to look like their mother.
They ain't got no choice.
Shut up.
I gotta lighten up a little bit.
Oh, you going there? Colorism. Oh boy, I swear to God. Poop.
It's what's going on behind their ears. You gotta live behind their ears.
Yeah, but when poop get old, you know what it look like.
Nope.
You. So anyway, all children look like their father.
So the trauma comes from the father.
Yes.
That's fucked up.
Strictly. You know what I mean? So
damn.
My dad was adopted. So I had no idea what was transpiring from, like, what my grandfather was passing down, because I didn't know who he was.
Did you see his father before, Miles? Huh? His father looked like a Motown singer.
I mean, it wasn't because of the press or the hair.
No, bro, he had a conch like that was smooth.
Yeah,
like,
because
to the back of
but that was cheese mouth.
That was self-inflicted.
More cheese.
Self-inflicted.
I mean, he done it to himself. He wasn't just.
No, that's how he looked. He had like the features.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought he looked like you, like George Lopez. I'm sorry.
What is this nigga on today? What did they get this nigga, man? He didn't even know what you even talking about.
You look like George Lopez?
No, I don't.
I think he said it confidently, George Lopez.
Right, man, shut up. You look like Grady, nigga.
You want some tequila?
Anyway.
I'm sorry.
Can we talk about our subjects, man?
Yeah, mental. Go ahead.
So how you feel? Like okay, so really truthfully, so knowing, and if you see your kids like going through anything or whatever that you feel was kind of like passed down to them, you know what I mean? Like something that that's not this type of kid, why they will be feeling like this or having this experience or this and that. To now understand that came from you. That's your trauma that you passing up.
I can identify one thing right in this moment.
Oh, I can. Or damn near all of them, though. You know what I mean? But that's what it really is. Like, that's really the science of it all. And also, too, with my father being a heroin addict when I was conceived, that in the testes, like, stays in there. Down there, every single last one of them sperm come out that motherfucker high. And you get it from the beginning, bro. Like, that's...
Like, even just the remnants, pretty much.
Everything.
Yeah, I mean, it's your seed. I mean, bottom line, you are the seed. Like, if you plant a seed inside the ground, the fruit it's going to bear is from the seed. The ground is the earth, is the mother. And when it grows, it's you. I don't understand why people never understood that philosophy. If you take a seed of a tomato, you put a seed in a tomato in the ground, water it. I mean, everything how children are born, it comes out as the fruit it came from. It don't come out from banana. It don't come from the opposite fruit.
Yeah.
It don't look no different. That's just life.
Right.
I mean, that's just the bottom line. you give your seed. You had 2.1 million people in the race and won.
Yeah, but it's some scientific aspects to that stuff too that I didn't even know. So we think that the sperm just run and the one that makes it there first or finds a hole gets in there, but that's not true. The egg chooses. The egg chooses which one it wants to allow in there. And that's something totally different from what we thought too.
Right.
So that even puts a whole new aspect of things.
You mean it accepts, not choose. I'm sorry. You know what? Let me shut up. Go ahead. It chooses. I'm just saying it stopped all the sperm cells. Like, hold on, wait a minute.
Well, it can block
does,
it. It can block
motherfucker.
it. Yeah.
That's what it's doing.
Okay.
What is wrong with you, man?
I'm sorry. I just got an A out of science.
Man.
Nigga, that was in the 40s, nigga. We talking about now.
You said 40s.
Y'all ain't even have telescopes or nothing, nigga. You don't even know what to talk about, bro.
A telescope don't go in the
The
coochie.
40s.
You said the 40s, though. You know what, Dez? I'm done.
No, on some real though. Like right now, literally within the past month. So I'm looking at my son, and he want to quit sports because he said he doesn't care about competing. He just wants to have fun, right? But I kind of tied that to myself because as a kid I had low self-esteem because my pops wasn't around, so my confidence was low. So I kind of second guessed myself on a lot of stuff. So I was wondering if that trickled down to just his outlook overall with sports.
Absolutely. I can see, like, in sports, I was just extra emotional. You know what I mean? Like, we lost. I was falling all out. I was always mad. I was yelling at I was one of them type of dudes.
Okay.
And I see it in my kids, like, right now, like, damn, like, but they have to go through what they got to go through.
Yeah.
And I'm there to, make sure that they understand that they need to definitely choose different ways of handling their
expressing themselves.
Yeah. At that time, because they be getting kicked out and taken out the game and all that. You know what I mean? So,
see, that's I can say what I'd rather see, but at the same time, our situations are what they are. Like, there's no changing it. I mean, of course, I would love to see more passion out of Lil Emory,
right?
But he has more passion for video games, So it's just like, all right, cool. Like, you might just be. Well, I'm not gonna allow him to.
They do make a lot of money, but Dom like that too. You know what I mean? Like but the great thing about Dom is he still wants to play the sports. You know what I mean? But a lot of his time is spent on that damn game.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Which is good too.
It can be.
Yeah.
But sometimes it's not. Also too, and they start to get the personality sometime of the people in the video games, and you know what I mean? Like, things start to change. They start to learn stuff.
Yeah.
Like, my kids know way more about guns than I did when I was their age. Because when they play these video games, they got the real guns on there. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So they know the difference between what an AK look like, what an AR look like, what it shoot, how many it shoot, what type of clip it take. Like, they know all that stuff.
Yeah.
Just off them games. We had one gun. That was that duck hunt gun, bro.
That wasn't even a real model gun.
The red duck hunt gun.
The long
dog.
boy. Yeah.
And people used to get right up on the screen and shoot the ducks and be cheating. But it's a whole new world.
That's interesting, though. Because, I mean, when we play video games, we try to emulate it.
Exactly.
They play video games and get lost into a reality.
They do.
Like a false reality.
And then need to get back there.
No, that's what I'm saying. Like, I stay on top of Lil E to the point of, he doing the push-ups every day. And I'm telling him why it's good for him. You playing the video games, it helps your mind think quicker. I mean, he's already intelligent, but that passion side, I can't teach that. All I can do is show him certain stuff.
And
you know what I'm saying?
that's the thing. Yeah. That's the thing. Like, and that's what I've learned, thank God, that you just got to show them. Like, they got to see it in you.
Literally.
Man, because they're not just going to listen to you and do anything.
Oh, no. That's why.
They have to want to.
The affirmations
You know
we
what I
do
mean?
is I believe in myself. I can do anything. Those are two of them. It's like I'm showing him that though. You know, so it's. I received the assignment, bro, but it's like, all right, cool. Your favorite sport is soccer. You might be 6'5". He gonna be taller than me. So he might be 6'5". I'm like, you might be a goalie, son. You tall.
But yeah, but he would be a beast.
A killer, you know,
Yeah.
but I just want to see that dog in him. But at
Yeah.
the same time, I don't want to force feed him to where he hates sports.
That can happen
Yeah.
easily. But at the same time, I know people who've had their parents like not force them, but urge them to
literally
stay,
guide them,
and then be thankful
And they
that
going
they
to the-
did.
Man.
You know, so it's a double-edged sword. But the kid has to definitely be able to choose.
Have you ever
Without
seen you play,
fear.
Have you ever seen you play basketball? Okay.
Just say, go ahead and say something.
No, it wasn't no funny. Was he interested when he watched you play?
He was, but at the same time, it's almost like him. He's the type that before I try my hardest, I'd rather just not get disappointed. So it's like if he can't, he's one of those kids where he want to master something.
If you feel like
one of
he ain't the
first
best, he don't
time.
want to do it.
Exactly.
Got you. Understand?
Yeah.
I've been through that before.
Yeah, so I'm trying to work with his patience, you know, and it's stop getting frustrated. Clearly, new stuff that you tried, you've gotten better each time. He's just impatient. Because you see a video game, you beat one level to the next. You could beat 10 levels in an hour, you know what I'm saying, in some of these games. So they're just looking for instant gratification when I'm trying to force reality, you know, into his mind.
Well, I know a lot of people. I don't know if I talked about this on what's the name, but I get like downloads of different like info and shit from extraterrestrials. Actually, I know it's funny to people, but it's fine. But anyway, they were talking about ways to teach our kids, talking about in little increments. So
You talking about some spiritual stuff? That
yeah.
Okay.
So they were talking about how small victories will equal up to what you need to do. So let's just say you want to get him to keep doing something or whatever, to stick with it. If he doesn't, find something very small that he can do that with in a couple seconds, in a couple minutes, in a day, whatever. But let that just be his first eye opening of that. Then try to find something else that, and as I've done that, it's been amazing. Like for real, like it's stuff that's right there in our faces that we just have never done.
Yeah.
Also too, like they talked about simulations where other people who do certain things in other places, they will simulate exactly what will happen to you if you do that, or simulate a situation. So let's just say you was thinking about murdering somebody. They'll put you in a simulation where you have. Then now you got to go through all the shit of what happened after you do it. So once they get out of that simulation, they like,
never again.
I don't think I want to do that. But it makes perfect sense. You know what I mean? Like, it's just something that we never thought about doing that would absolutely work.
Yeah.
If them kids really got a chance to really feel like what it feel like when that judge look at you and give you that time, and you know you ain't going home,
Oh, that would save a lot of lives.
it would. It would, man. So I think that's one thing that I would like people to start doing a little bit more is figuring out ways that your kid can see what would happen, and not necessarily that what you think is going to happen will actually happen too.
Yeah.
And that's what we can't be putting our fears on our kids either, because they may be better at something than you were. You know what I mean? Like they may catch on with something a little bit faster, but
No,
you just don't know.
I'm thinking about the commercials from back in the day, the Say No to Drugs commercials with the lady with the
What about
That's what stopped me from drinking. I mean,
this is your
smoking.
brain?
was it?
That's what.
Homegirl?
Yeah.
Yeah, she was bad, bro.
I mean, and then because then 3 years later, my mother had cancer. And then 2.5 years after that, she died. So one thing. Here's the thing. None of this is by coincidence. He said extraterrestrials, right? I say my ancestors. I talk to my ancestors every day. and stuff that I be telling people, they be like, Miles, how you know? And I be like, oh, damn, I can't tell them I'm talking to dead people.
But you can tell it to the people who understand and know what it is.
But if they understand what they know what it is, they wouldn't be in the situation they in.
But this how I know like people really be getting the downloads and stuff, because it be stuff that's like easy, like you would have thought for sure somebody would have thought of. Yeah. You know what I mean? Like I would have thought for sure we would have been having like some simulate, you know what I mean? Like, oh, you want here, put this on, let me show you what your throat feel like with throat cancer. Nah, here, have another cigarette. You know what I mean? Like I remember they caught me smoking cigarettes when I was a kid. And we went down to my uncle's bar and I was sitting at the bar, I'll never forget, dog. And they was like, yeah, we heard you been smoking cigarettes. They went and they had this coffee can full of single non-filtered cigarettes that they used to buy or whatever, single cigarettes they used to buy. So they just had me chain smoking them non-filtered cigarettes, bro. I was spinning around in the chair in my head. It was to the point I would never smoke a cigarette.
I can't believe people still smoke cigarettes.
They shouldn't have did that shit to me. That should have been illegal. But at the same time,
that's a hard lesson, though.
That's a hard lesson. Yeah. But if we can do that without me really having to be sick, you know what I mean? Really having to smoke them cigarettes, then that's a better way for kids to learn.
Yeah. They have simulations. They have similar simulations.
Of
like cigarette smoke and stuff like that. Why you shouldn't do that?
I know they got some for drunk driving, but as far as what it's like,
they get cocaine.
I don't know if they have it for like what happens in your life afterward. You know what I mean? Like the consequences.
Oh no, not the consequences, but the how you feel. Like the off balanceness. Yeah. Like the whole thing. I don't know if you remember the thing when they used to like hold your breath and do like this, and just put your thumb in and do like this. And you barely can breathe when you be dizzy. Mm-hmm. Like, that's how it is smoking cigarettes. Because you sit up there like, dang, I don't want to feel like that all the time.
I ain't do it. My daddy used to tear the motherfucking cigarettes up. He was a grandfather did too, man, bro.
My grandfather had the cool
smoking packs a day, man. I remember them buying cartons of cigarettes and shit.
Cool.
Cool.
They call it cool.
Cool.
That's crazy.
With a K.
With a K. And then they had a green. They made it green.
Then they had Cools in a box.
Then they had the Camel, nigga, the cartoon Camel.
And they said they specifically did that to manipulate the younger generation.
That's all they was doing.
Yeah.
That's all they was doing. You know, that's why they got these flavored vapes and stuff too.
You know
that's to get these kids. Newports. You said what? Not menthol.
You know how they do Newports?
What?
They gave it to all prisoners for free for 4 years.
Yeah, that menthol in them Newport cigarettes is unbelievably deadly. And they take away all the other flavors, like the government took away all the other flavors and shit that they didn't, because the kids, but they did not take away the menthol flavor because they know black people love that menthol, bro.
That shit, I hate that.
They know.
Make your throat too cold, man. Like everybody done tried squares.
I never.
Okay.
You never tried one?
You just look like you have, but
yeah, you sound like it.
I wish I would have known your parents. You know what I mean? Go ahead.
No, but everybody done smoked a single cigarette while drinking. Well, in college, I done did it a couple times. You know what I'm saying? But that was back in college.
I ain't never go to college. So. I'm sorry.
I remember when I was all down and out after I couldn't play football no more. I went and bought a pack of cigarettes. Like, fuck it, it's over with. I might as well smoke cigarettes. Man, I got through
blew your motherfucking throat open.
I got through like 4 cigarettes. I gave them to my homie. Like, man, if you don't take these cigarettes out, no, I can't smoke that shit, man.
I never understood how people could even smoke weed. I never understood it.
I don't know about that.
I did take a puff of weed, marijuana. Mm-hmm. Like, I took like 3 puffs. I belched and laughed, and I was like, I'm straight. I never in my life ever took another hit of weed, ever.
That's good, man. I just smoked on the way.
Listen.
No, I didn't. I said I'm about to smoke on the way home.
Did you say? I thought you said I smoked while on the wagon. I thought you said. I was like, damn.
You gotta get off this shit. It ain't for everybody.
No,
I don't like. I smoked in college, but
There's
I don't like it.
I don't think there's nothing for everybody. I think that people find a way to have an excuse. And if you say your excuse was, man, I was blowed. I'm sorry, I ain't wake up. I was late. That's your excuse. I think people do shit to have excuses.
No, I don't agree.
I mean, okay. I just look at it.
I don't think they intentionally start off with, I'm about to get high so I can call off work tomorrow. Like,
So what's your
I don't think
intention?
it.
If you know
Your intention is to escape and get high.
Yeah, but if you know it's going to happen, why do it?
But because you're not thinking about that.
But then you're looking for an excuse. So
No. See, because you sound like the people that be saying there's no such thing as addiction. That's what you sound like.
No, I know it's such thing as addiction.
So it's but if you're addicted to something, you don't even think on that pattern
So you don't think
of this
people
could derail my next day.
You don't think people could be addicted to stupidity, to doing dumb shit?
In your opinion?
No, I'm asking you.
I don't think people are addicted to dumb shit. I think people are addicted to whatever they're addicted to escape. And the result is some dumb shit.
But also, too, they dumb shit and our dumb shit ain't necessarily
Everybody dumb
the same
shit is different.
No, it's not the same. But I said, but once you do it once, you know that there's a possibility.
No, there might be a
defect
defect in your
But
personality
maybe-
where you don't think it's gonna happen the same way.
Maybe
the next time.
that's why that soul is here. Maybe that soul is here to get that information through their head.
You know, people have been shot before.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, 9 times out of 10, they after they get shot and they get healed up, they act like they invincible. And I'm just telling you.
Or they just don't fear it.
Yeah, but the dumb
I've been
shit.
calling my homie Tupac
They get
ever
shot
since he got shot.
They get shot in their thumb and die.
Yeah, anywhere.
Yeah, it's just crazy. They got shot 7, 8 times.
Yeah.
And actually, a crazy thing about that too is my kid, he was like my cousin or whatever. He was one of my first friends, Fat Boo, and then one of my like uncles. They was standing outside or whatever, kind of like a drive-by shooting. Fat Boo got shot like 22 times or something.
Hey.
Bubba got shot once and died. Fat Boo lived from all them shots.
Wow.
I mean, those are the things that I tell people. People used to call me scary. If I'm in a place that's unforeign to me, and these people regularly go there, right? And they see each other often, and all of a sudden they start beefing, I'm leaving.
Oh, yeah.
9 times out of 10, I'm the one who's going to get hurt or killed.
No,
because
that's
they
what it is.
used to beef and they already do this.
It's always the bystander. Nigga that not supposed to be there.
And those are the theories I be trying to explain to people. Like, nah, that was stupid to stick around.
Lo, man, tell me something. Anything that you feel like you downloaded from your father that you have flipped or want to flip?
I think something that I downloaded from my father is the potential to be a womanizer. But I flipped it. So I flipped it into focusing more on the discipline side. So it's like he fell for every piece of pussy that was thrown at him. He chased every single piece of pussy that he saw. He was not disciplined, and he wasn't very productive in his life. In my opinion, from what I hear about in the stories I hear about him, he was always chasing women. I mean, even from you. You told me stories about him.
The club with us, nigga. Before we knew he was your daddy. That's the funniest shit in the world.
But even when I met him, just imagine, like I met him at 11. So he comes over to the house, and the only reason my mother found him because he was in jail for child support. And they called her to let her know that they had found him. I had been asking about him. She like, all right, I'm going to get him over here. He shows up. He walked through the door looking like a pimp. Looking my mother up and down. And I'm 11. I'm looking like you looking right now. Just kind of like, like you just, this is you.
You ain't see me?
Yeah. No, he walked in like, what's 11 times 11? I looked at my mother like, this nigga fucking retarded? Like, I'm like 121. Yeah, you smart like me. I said, dog. I was sitting there puzzled. But anyway, I flipped all of that, like just that nature, and turned it into discipline. Because it's like, at the end of the day, man, the last thing I want to do is be like him. Have a bunch of kids that don't know each other. And for 2, live the life of like lack of productivity, man. Like I can't really speak on anything positive that he may have done in this world, So Yeah, it's disappointing as it is. You know, I can't really say nothing positive about the man who helped create me.
But was that the core of him?
It was his core. He used to, when I was married, he was flirting with Rachel, like flirting with my wife.
But the question is, but all that was probably an act for him to be who he is, right?
No, I'm really like
I don't know.
Depression. What you think he suffered from?
Selfishness. I think he was a very self-centered person. Everything revolved around him. He didn't really care about anybody else's emotions.
What's that word that everybody using now?
Narcissist.
Narcissist. Yeah.
I guess so. Yeah, he was a manipulator.
That's what a narcissist is. A person just
He was a manipulator.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
No, narcissists don't manipulate. A narcissist show you exactly who he is. Like he just, they don't. That's what he just said.
Well, they gaslight.
Always thinking about themselves.
Yeah, but and then they flip everything. They avoid what they've done. They focus on your reaction.
Yeah, and they say everything. They make it like everybody's against them.
True.
That's the selfish part about them.
Yeah.
Right.
And the craziest part is my grandfather knew my pops. They grew up in the same neighborhood on the north end. So my grandfather was trying to warn my mother about dealing with him. You know what I mean?
Your mother's father. Okay.
So once he got a hold of her, he was already pissed, wanted to, shoot him and everything. But anyway, I flipped that to something positive and just stay disciplined. Because, I mean, it's everybody here know, man. Pussy is very easy to get.
It is, man.
Very.
It's a lot easier than you think growing up.
It's so easy.
No, but growing up, you see the chase of it or whatever, and you thinking like, for the rest of my life, I'm gonna be chasing, or I'm gonna be looking, and yeah, that ain't really the case. And I believe that if kids, young boys, understood that, if it wasn't taboo all the time for them to be with a woman or whatever, or understand what sex is, they would have better interactions with these young ladies as they go through. But
that's why I waited till I was 18.
That's bro.
I lost my virginity at 18.
That's amazing.
I remember you said that.
That's why I'm like, most people looked at me like, what?
Yeah, that's amazing.
Well,
I was scared.
Could you admit that most of your fears come from you not wanting to be like your father?
My fears came from being trapped in Detroit working at the plant with some kids. I ain't even gonna hold you. My whole family, like my grandparents they retired from Chrysler. My mother worked for the city. I didn't want to be stuck here. Yeah. I'm like, dog, I can't be trapped in here with a kid, at a young age.
But that's a beautiful feeling to have too. Because you could be like, that's what I wanted, because everybody that I saw that was had a little success, like had a car, house maybe was okay, nice. They worked 24/7 all the time for the same company for all them years. You know what I mean?
With 2 days of freedom.
That's what you saw as, that's what I got to do in order for me to have some bread, or in order for me to look the way that I want to look. And that ain't the case. But if it's nobody to show you that shit, then what you gonna do?
Yeah.
What you gonna do?
What you say about you though? Like as far as like something passed down from your pops?
The addiction aspect of everything.
So would you say he had an addictive personality, or he
absolutely. Absolutely. But he would tell me that. Like he used to tell me, like, you can't do everything like everybody else doing it. Like, you have an addictive personality, basically, from me, you know what I mean? Telling me this.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
How you said you were passionate in sports and like it was 0 or 100.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was pretty much it. So I'm seeing that addiction, and I'm seeing how the love that he had for us as a family, for his kids, for everything, how he could not be who he wanted to be truly because of the effect of the drug on him, which was, I believe, a bigger aspect of his decline more than the physical aspects of what happens, because I just can't imagine mentally having something that's over me so much that I cannot even be the father that I want to be. But I could have saw my addiction to women turning into that. My addiction to alcohol was turning into that. So I can act as if, I ain't gonna fucking no drugs, of course, but I'm not looking at all the other things that I'm allowing to creep in.
Yeah.
And
That's real.
have you seen the Will Smith special, the new one, Pole to Pole? I suggest all y'all watch it. Will Smith, he's traveling from South Pole to the North Pole with all these different people. He do all these different things or whatever.
I seen it, but I didn't see that special. I seen it as he was going. He said he was going to take a journey.
Yeah, watch it.
Yeah.
Watch it.
What channel is that? I think I remember seeing a clip of it.
I think Hulu.
Oh,
I think Hulu. But look, watch it. It's amazing. Even if you don't like Will Smith, if you know what I mean, whatever, you have to watch it. You see him grow as a person, but hearing the same things that we talk about on this show all the time. He was talking to this one guru or whatever, and he was just telling them this and telling them this and telling them this, and he was just trying I was trying to be a good person, all he was telling them do. And then the guru looked at him, and then Will Smith just stopped like, I could not be the person I wanted to because I was trying so hard
to be a good person.
To be a good person.
I mean,
people pleasing.
Well,
totally backfired on him because that's what he thought he needed to do, and that ain't the case.
But isn't that what happened? Isn't that what happened to everybody?
Yeah, absolutely.
So when I hear Emory talk, heard you talk, y'all said the same thing. Y'all just said it in a different way. You know what I mean? People who we always think it's a daddy issue because our daddy wasn't there. We always gonna think it's a mama issue because the mama wasn't there. The truth, when we get old enough, was we there for ourselves.
And that's all.
Well, who taught us how to be there?
You don't. It's hard for somebody to identify what somebody taught them. Just because Jordan is Jordan, don't make the next Jordan. His kids are sorry as shit. You know what I mean? And then, but you got Steph Curry. But then you got Steph Curry, daddy. You know what I mean? He got 2 kids too, and they great.
Because he was around them.
Magic Johnson's son.
Man, right? I mean, but it's what I'm saying. That
Dwayne Wade.
But that part don't even matters. Who you want to be and who God destined you to be.
Absolutely.
I get that, but you still need an influence from a father figure.
It's okay if you don't. That's all.
But I think the labels that we put on ourselves can sometimes stop them getting some things from some people because they like, that ain't my daddy, or
right, that's what I'm saying.
That's the type of stuff I need to be getting from my mama, or that's just somebody else need to teach me that, or teach me that. I do think that we need to just try to figure out how we can just lose all of it. Like, what if this not my son? How would I love him?
And that's probably where I'm great at, because I didn't raise 27 damn kids, right? And I only got biologically 2. You feel me? This is why we trying to tell people it don't matter.
Hold on.
Yeah, I didn't raise my 27 kids. And the only reason why, because I've been with their mamas, and they became close to me. A lot of them either call me Pops, Dad.
To this day?
To this day. I got one, I call her my niecey daughter. My daughter niece. If I call her right now and say I'm hungry, she'll be like, okay. Her dude be sitting right across the table. She'll be like, I'm going to take my Uncle Doc some food. Because in her eyes, I was there when her daddy wasn't. When she got pregnant, she told her mama and her daddy, I'm pregnant. It took her 3 days and 2.5 hours sitting in the car to tell me because she thought I was going to be disappointed.
So let me ask you this. So we talked about what we feel like was passed down from our fathers. Like, I know you don't have any like substance vices. Would you say women is a vice?
Yeah. I mean, I got everything from my daddy. I mean, the manipulation. I never had narcissism, but I definitely had manipulation. I definitely knew if this grown woman wanted what I had, you know what I mean, that this woman my age should want it. Mm-hmm. My philosophy was always been different because I'm like when he said, I never wanted to be like nobody else. I just wanted to be me. Mm-hmm. When I looked at Run DMC, I didn't say, ooh, I want to be like Run and them. No, but I did emulate the things that they said in Brush Groove. Like, don't call me, what was Run name? Joseph. His name was Joseph in Crush Groove.
I can't remember, man.
His father was like, Joseph, now
Crush Groove.
go back and grab that. He said, come on, Pops, call me Ron. I'm Ron, that's D. And I was like, from that day forward, I said, everybody need to call me Doc Chill. Because that was my rap name. If I want to live this dream out.
I want to see some of his old videos.
What? You ain't never seen none of that?
No.
Oh, man. My brother, you
I
in
need
for
to
a
see
treat.
this.
But my
You in for it. This nigga was the Luke of Detroit.
Yeah.
Word.
Definitely that one.
Yeah.
But the whole thing in real life, I learned even when we sat down with Luke, I'm like, this nigga talking out the side of his mouth. I can't even respect the man. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, man, I don't want to sign to this nigga. He can't even talk. I don't care how much money he got. So what I'm just saying, I never had the opportunity to want to be like one of my friends or my friends' big brothers. You know what I mean? I never thought about that. I was an entrepreneur when I was 11 years old, 10 years old.
Oh, damn. Man, there was people who told me they was calling in, and I it's over. What's that over with now? But damn,
They ain't calling in shit.
I forgot. But we never put the number up there.
Okay, that's how I know they ain't calling in.
That's what I'm
Can they
saying.
still
They was,
comment?
Yeah,
Can they still comment?
they probably should. Yeah, they could have come. But I just gotta remember in the top of the show to make sure that that we put that up.
Give us a call 810-560-0658. 810-560-0658. But I'm every bit of what my father was.
So do you feel like you just carried the torch and did the same thing, or you feel like you turned it for something good?
I mean, all of it, to me, I'm going to be honest with you, everything that Dez went through, he's supposed to go through. It ain't about turning it around. Sometimes we get our best wisdom from the people who fucked up.
Oh, I mean, yeah.
Yeah.
Shit.
So
Y'all
it's
remember
not-
them commercials when we was kids? You can learn a lot from a dummy.
Most definitely. I mean,
Remember them commercials, dog?
let me tell you, I learned a lot from a heroin addict. I hired him to play the guitar on my songs. He would be shooting up. He said, man, whatever you do, die, baby, don't ever do this shit. And I never wanted to touch nothing that dealt with drugs.
Yeah, I was straight. When my daddy would just go to sleep in mid conversation, nigga.
Playing ball, he's like, man, go ahead, please.
One time, dog, we was like building
That's
something.
traumatizing, bro.
Oh, bro, we
That's something like
building
that. That's
something,
real
and he
trauma.
nods off while we building the shit. The hammer that hit him, the bust his finger open. And that shit it ate his skin up, bro. Like his skin was like gooey almost. Like, man, it was bad, bro. It was bad.
I'm sorry, bro.
So, but both of y'all, I'm hearing both of y'all, and I don't hear trauma. What I hear is that y'all learn how to proceed on healing.
Yeah.
And most people don't know how to do that. So the part that your father put that into you to where y'all are able to heal, it's some things that happen way less than what y'all have been through or we've been through, and they can't heal for nothing.
Yeah.
Well, what you think the first step of healing is?
Understanding, to me, that
Acknowledgement
that everything happens for you, not to you. People think everything is happening to them. They taking it personal. This is happening to me. It's happening to me. This is happening for you. Why is this happening? What's going on? What am I being taught? What is the way that I'm going to get out of this?
Facts.
But not like, no, oh, woe is me.
Right.
Oh, my God, I can't believe I'm going through this again.
There you go.
So when you start by understanding that no one is damning you or to put a curse on you,
Right.
or you know what I mean?
Right.
Like, then you get an opportunity to understand, okay, let me work through this.
Facts.
But if you taking it as something that somebody just put on you, then you lose all your power in that shit.
If you don't love yourself, that's part of loving yourself.
You lose all your power, man.
Most definitely.
Shit, man.
I mean,
No, that's real.
that part. So when you ask, as I said about the father, about that seed, I'm sorry. Once I see this planet, that's who you're gonna be. Mm-hmm. You are gonna be like he said. He said you are,
And who you are at that time.
So when, like he said, like we are weighed down by the sins of our fathers.
Mm-hmm.
That's true. That's why I talk to my daughter as much as I do and as much as I can. I told her, your mother gonna teach you how to be a lady. I'm gonna teach you how to survive.
Yeah.
You don't think you should be teaching her how a man should treat her?
Oh, she already do that. If she here right now, and we walking out the door, she'll step right by the door and wait for somebody to open it. She don't play all that old grabbing it and all that. No. Even what I taught her yesterday when we was out, because I took her on Daddy Door today, was just because we leaving out, the man still supposed to open that door.
Yeah, I mean, because I look at that as far as teaching, even just upbringing. So, like, I feel like a man's responsibility, of course, is to make sure that that girl knows how to receive love from a man.
Definitely.
And then a mom, teaches a boy to a man how to receive love from a woman.
Right. And
I mean,
they gotta.
You said it right.
You said it right. But they gotta teach them how to love themselves first.
Yes.
And I think that's where we be missing it.
Yeah, that is. I get
like
you.
we be trying to teach our kids how to get a man, how to get one. You know what I mean? But they don't know how to love themselves, and they just in a relationship, and again they thinking everything is happening to them, not understanding that this relationship is to help you turn into the person that you want to be. You know what I mean?
Or even how to receive it.
Yeah, or just how to receive it, how to work through it. They don't understand it because they don't love themselves. Like I said, they victimize.
You hit it right on the head, but that's in everything you do. Like I'm a person who had a stroke, cancer, and COVID. Right? When the doctor told me I had cancer, I did not break down. I did not. Oh my God! I said I just need a second situation going on there. He's like, huh? No, I'm telling you, you have to be at third stage. Your stool is dark. Blah blah blah. I said, man, listen. I'm not saying you're wrong, but I'm telling you, I don't feel like I have cancer. No one never does. I said, this is what I'm trying to tell you. I'm getting a second opinion. The doctor who always he saved my life 2 times. He was on duty. He seen my name. You know, my name's spelled different. So he's like, I had to come and see what you. You're the only person named Mounts.
Yeah, I don't know nobody else named Mounts.
And so he said, who's your primary care? I said, I don't have no one. He said, make me your primary care today. Tomorrow we'll set up an appointment so you come see me. I think I know what's wrong with you. I did have colon cancer, but I had 4 polyps. 2 was very small, the size as a dime, and 2 was the size as a quarter. The ones the size of dimes, once I had the blood transfusion, those
came out.
Those disseminated. It was gone. It wasn't. My white blood cells attack anything that they feel is, you know what I mean, they some beasts. But the size of the quarters, they came down to the size of nickels. Then he gave me 6 chemo pills. He said, I ain't gonna say this gonna do it to get rid of it, but you got a way better chance with they trying to put a port in your arm. You know what I mean? In 2 more days. He said, but once that happened, he gave me the chemo. And once I found out I was cancer free, man, I ran down Greenfield so quick to my office. I left my phone and everything in the bank.
But that's what they preach.
Right.
It's the fear, and the fear will take you out of it
quick
before anything else will. So you're not even giving yourself a chance, and you don't even know how bad it is yet. You know what I mean? Like when they said I had Crohn's disease, I was so fearful of the unknown of what it was. And everything came to my mind about what was about to happen to me. The fear of this shit took me out.
Before the disease even hurt you, before you had any more signs.
Yeah, flat out. But I wasn't in the mindset where I was seeing that everything happens for me.
Right.
That too.
Because really what I should have done was understand to take some time off to relax, stop your body, stop, you know what I mean?
Breathe.
Exactly.
Right.
Come back and the coaches was gonna let me do this and everything. Come back another year later and figure it all out. But I just couldn't, dog. Like to lose a year, and I wasn't even losing a year. Like I was gonna get the eligibility back.
Right.
But in my mind, I was like, no, like I'm just
done.
Right. I'm done. Like, and it was all fear aspect of everything. But if I would have had the love of myself and was thinking the way that we think now and that I'm teaching my kids to think, it'd have been a totally different story. Because I would have went and got a second opinion.
Most definitely.
I would have been like, I don't even know what you just said I got, homie. But I ain't got that shit.
When I was introduced to the Nation of Islam, and the way Minister Farrakhan spoke, there's nothing in the world gonna ever make me feel like God don't have me. When this man got almost 6 6 radiation balls inside of his prostate area, and he's walking around and still trying to tell people, love yourself.
That's it, man.
Take care of your family. So I'm just telling you, like, even I swear to God, y'all reminded me of something today, and that's to stay focused and faithful, because people will put their fears on you just to look and see what your reaction gonna be.
Absolutely.
Because cancer is even a sign of your body healing itself. It's securing itself. The minute they start poking and want to take samples of that pocket or those tumors, that's spreading cancer inside of your body.
But everything is about our definitions, flat out.
Yeah.
Like, it's really what we believe. So if we didn't know what cancer was, or if we didn't believe cancer was this thing that kills everybody and is this disabling, we wouldn't think about it the same. So when people say that you got cancer or whatever, they wouldn't think it was a death sentence right off rip.
No, right.
Oh my God, I'm about to die. I'm about to have to go through chemo. I'm about to have to do this. It's the definition that we have of these things.
Well, I mean, but it's technically stemming from the simulation of seeing what the end result of cancer is.
With the hospitals, yes.
Yeah. So, I mean, it's still a reality that's seen that creates the fear.
Right, but you don't know, like, we don't know how them people went through that. You know what I mean? Like,
No, I know that. They just show that end result.
Yeah, you know what I mean?
That's what
And
stirs up the fear.
But if we could see
Man.
what did, if this person fought, you know what I mean? And then, but everybody has to die of something too, and we got to understand that too. We taking this death as something that's just so
Bad.
Yeah, it's certain.
bad. You know what I mean? Like, just it's the most terrible. You know what I mean? It's terrible in the world. You never. It's just
Death is certain. Yeah.
It's certain, and we just feel as if it's over with. You know what I mean? Like, we have these conceptions of things that we do not have to think about it like that. And if we don't think about it like that, it totally changes everything about it.
Yeah. Change your mind, you change your life.
I'm not gonna lie. When I see Joe Montana, get his leg messed up, I did not want to be a quarterback. Right? Never.
Nah, it was bad.
Man, it was horrible. And just to see him trying to get up, he like this. I said, I want to change I want to be wide receiver. let me just be wide receiver. But then I seen old boy from the Cowboys get his leg twisted. We was on the back, almost his ankle was right here. I said, I'll go back to be a quarterback. You know what I mean? Because I'm straight.
Right, the quarterback, the one.
He's protected.
Hell yeah, he protected.
At all times.
Man, if you even run close to the quarterback in practice, that's your ass, bro.
Yes.
Because they like, if his hand come down on top of your helmet and get hurt, that's your ass.
But again, I hear y'all, and y'all just make me think of so much stuff to where y'all giving me strength in these past 59 minutes to where I really know why y'all supposed to come today.
That's beautiful,
I'll be very honest with you.
That's beautiful.
And I just want y'all to know, if y'all can just really open up like this more often, y'all gonna pull the right people to hear y'all, and y'all gonna be the beginning of the people healing process, because they have to hear it when they see somebody tall like you, somebody no, you ain't short, you might height, but somebody light as anyway, somebody look like George Lopez. No, but seriously, I think they understand what they have to go through. Some things you're gonna have to go through.
Yeah.
Living in Florida, I tell people, do you know it just rain at a certain amount of time every day? Every day at work.
You gonna go through it.
You gotta go through it.
You're not about to be out there like, oh my God, this rain is ruined my life.
Right. You gonna get over that shit.
You're gonna get over that shit.
And that's the same thing. So if you look up a bison advantage, you know about the bison advantage? Bison advantage? The bison is one of the most healthiest animals that God ever created. We know that part. But they run towards the storm. They don't run from it. Because they know it's vegetation. If it just rained and they know it's vegetation there.
Side.
Right. They running from it. That means the rain, they understand God. Like, God is just replenishing the earth. So if it's rain going this way, it's needed there.
Right.
If it's back here, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's already there.
Yeah.
So we just
we don't understand that we don't have to suffer, but we have to go through things in order to
Every
get certain
day.
places. But it's
get
the
better.
way
Yeah.
that we think about it. It's just like this. Like, if I go to lift weights and tear down all my muscles, that next day I'm gonna be hurt.
Yeah.
Yes.
So if I'm the one that's hurt, like, oh, I never use my arms again, oh, you know what I mean? But not if I understand it's gonna hurt like this, and then tomorrow my muscles is gonna be larger. It's
You look forward to that hurt.
You look forward to the hurt. And that's what I want my black people to start doing, looking forward to the hurt. Everybody looks forward to our hurt. That's why they watch all our movies and want to be like us, calling each other niggas and all that other shit, because they need to be a part of our hurt.
Yeah. That's good because it strengthens.
It is.
But that's why I tell everybody, learn how to swim. If you learn how to swim, you'll be well off. Because you never seen a shark like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's like
That's motherfuckers' analogies.
No,
dog.
I mean, but it's the truth. You never seen fish, man. Once you learn how to swim, bro, swimming works every muscle in your body, including your fucking eyelids. And that's what most people don't know. It works every muscle in your body.
He sound like Jay Bell with these random facts.
Yeah, well,
He probably was chilling earlier, having a coffee.
John Coffee. but I mean, just seriously, you just have to really think about it. That's why I be knowing how people be when they be, man, I don't know if I want to do a podcast because, man, I'm like, dog, you don't know how to swim? No, how you know? Because you sound fearful.
Yeah. But that's all it is, you know what I mean? And for people, and if you are a person who has ever been fearful of water and then lost that,
Yeah.
you almost feel stupid. Like I was working to keep myself down.
Down, yeah.
Thinking I'm fighting to stay up.
Yeah.
Then you feel stupid.
Man, listen.
And that's what Will Smith understood what was happening
But-
to him in his life.
And then pole to pole.
Yeah.
That makes sense. I was an underwater swimmer, right? Nate the one like, hey man, you realize I keep it like that's why you be all tense all the time. I said, what you mean? He said, learn how to breathe and go from in to in. You'll swim more, and you'll strengthen your body more. Man, that's what that first time I was tired to say it. I was like, because I got to go there, and it's time. It's all time. And
Yeah.
you learn how to breathe.
Yeah.
But when you're underwater, you just got to do one thing.
It's a dance.
Hold your breath. That's all you got to do. But you only can hold your breath for so long. And that's what he said. He noticed when he seen me being aggressive, he said, hey, man, let's go swimming, bro. And he just taught me how to swim stroke to stroke instead of swimming under holding my breath.
Yeah.
Man, anybody who's ever done anything in life, you ain't never heard them be like, man, I have everything I want in my whole life. And they always talk about what they had to go through in order for them to be there.
Most definitely.
That's why when I was having a conversation with somebody in LA, they were saying, like, I would never give you any bread because this time that you are about to partake in you getting your own is the best time of your life.
Can't take the easy route.
It's what you're going, like, this is what you're going to remember.
Yeah.
This is what it's going to be for you.
Like everybody, you gonna remember the journey over everything.
Absolutely.
Before start and finish, you always gonna remember the journey. Yeah.
But we got to have thoughts that you know what I mean? That the journey is it, not the goal, not where you
Right.
run into, like what you're doing right now. Like, this is it.
Right.
And then everybody got these conceptions about what they supposed to get when they do something or get something or see somebody. We got to knock all that shit out because it's shit that people getting that they won't even look at because they're only looking at certain things. I'm supposed to get it like this. It's supposed to come like this. This person's supposed to look like this and be like this. And they losing it because the shit may not come the way that they want it to be. And it don't always come like that. It actually almost never really comes like that.
So at the end of the day, we can't be worried about what was passed down.
Absolutely
We
not.
can't be fearful.
Nope.
We have to
Acknowledge. Love ourselves, acknowledge it,
and
face
consider
it.
ourselves grateful that we had that shit passed down to us.
Yep, that's what I told people. My daddy, to my family, my daddy was God. My daddy was the closest thing. It was my daddy, and then it was God. You know what I mean? To my family. To me, he wasn't that. When he was dying, they told me he's dying. I get there, I said, I thought y'all told me he was dead. Like, what's up? Like, damn, Pete. I'm like, well, he was there for y'all. That's what I'm thinking.
Right.
He was there for y'all. He wasn't there for me. I went to a family reunion 18 years later, 17 years later, and they talking about him. My girl was like, they talking about you? I was like, no, they talking about my daddy. They kept saying Miles. They talking about my daddy. But I thought you said he wasn't. I said, not to me.
Mm-hmm.
To them.
So you feel like that's trauma that you should acknowledge?
It's not trauma. I threw that away once I understood who he was. I'm thinking he wasn't there for me because it was me. My auntie told me, said, baby, your other brothers and sisters' mothers wasn't like your mother. They didn't have her backbone, trust me. My daddy, man, my daughter, my sister fuck around and get hit by a car. It's 9:28, and they got at the city airport by 9:49, getting on somebody's plane to go. It wasn't because he was weak or he was stupid. Her mother wasn't no good, and I ain't know what type of daddy I had.
Also, if you listen to Kendrick Lamar's song "Daddy Issues," he talk a lot about that too. Yeah. But he says one thing in it that people didn't even hear, and he says in the beginning, he said, "I got daddy issues, and that's on me."
Oh wow!
And everybody blame their daddy issues on their daddy.
Yeah.
He said, "I got daddy issues, and that's on me."
And I can agree because I was mad at him because my dad didn't bring me my pony shoes.
Bro, could have been anything.
Right, anything. You know,
I'm mad at my dad because he got this addiction and all this, and I'm thinking like, man, I'm embarrassed and all this. Man, I got some homies who, when they start talking about my daddy, them niggas tear up and start crying.
Man,
like, your daddy was my daddy, bro. Don't nobody be like he was strung out.
Right.
Ain't nobody saying. All they talk about was his love, bro.
Man, that's what they talk about my daddy. They be like, your daddy, dog? Like, I don't know if you ever see the movie Jamie Foxx and Michael B. Jordan when they was talking about the Dixon Boys.
Yeah.
They, in my whole heart, as far as what I know about my father and his brothers, they was talking about my daddy. Because my daddy and them, they strung up like 6 white boys before they left. You know what I mean? And they got the hell on.
They better.
Right, so, but me thinking like that, I'm like, damn, they did kill their older sister. They did try to get to their baby sister. They handled their business because all of them came here. And then when I hear my cousins talking about my daddy, dog, you talking about crying? They sit down like, man, Uncle Miles, man. And I'm sitting up here like, damn, I never got that.
Yeah.
But then again, I had to realize my daddy never hugged me in front of them. My daddy told me, you better not put your hands on my son because he did not want me to be in the midst of what he been through and what my brothers and my cousins been through.
Yeah.
See, I did not know this.
But I got daddy issues. That's on me.
Yeah.
If we understanding this stuff, we're like we're handling it differently.
Yeah. I handle it way differently.
We're attacking life
you kind
differently.
Of that's a rarity.
I mean,
the way you handle it.
Because
not everybody can do that.
Not everybody can do that, but not everybody can do what you do. Not everybody can do what Dez do. I'm just saying our powers, our superpowers, man, rely on us. And whatever we display, like I told people, everybody, if you look at every superhero you meet, or heard of, you know a man or a woman just like that. I swear.
And they learned their superpowers when they was in some shit.
Yeah, exactly.
They just didn't wake up like,
them
oh,
superpowers
yeah.
trying to win a woman.
Well, no, not the Hulk.
Peter Parker ain't get no women.
I ain't talking about that. But he didn't do. He was shy.
Peter Parker had to be Superman.
Well, Peter Parker wasn't Superman. Let's just get that.
I'm not. My bad.
Spider-Man.
Right. Don't worry about
Clark Kent.
Yeah, Clark Kent.
But he hasn't become a woman either. It was because of his mother. That's what.
A woman.
Yeah, but not because of. I got you. Yeah, you're correct. But not all of them. So I'm just saying everybody got that superhero in them.
Yeah,
that's God.
But that too.
However you want to put it.
But that too. We gotta stop telling everybody that they need to be like this person and need to be this and have this much money and dry this and dry that. If we let everybody know everybody's going to be very different, live in your difference.
A different journey. Yeah.
Live in your difference. Figure out what your difference is. It'll be different, man. But we try to escort everybody to learn the same things, to be the same people, to make money the same way, to treat their days the same. Everything is like a pattern to us to keep being not like ourselves, which is the opposite of what the fuck we really need to be doing.
Facts.
And it's made like that for a reason.
You gotta say that word more often because most people don't understand reason.
Oh,
You know what I mean? Most people don't feel reason. You know what I mean? They be feeling inadequate. They be like, well, man, why I don't got this? Because I ain't gonna lie, it was a time in my life, dog. Like, man, I'm driving this little ass car, right?
no shit. I felt it, my baby.
Hey, look, but I remember me getting stuck. That little ass car helped me, and I'm driving right past all these big ass nice cars and trucks. See, one thing God has showed me so much, man. To where when people be saying shit, I be like, bro, just relax. It's easy for you to say you don't got 3 kids. No, but I got 2.
Yeah.
And I'm just trying to tell you is relax. Because if you don't believe in God, I'm sorry, if you don't believe, you just a fucked up individual at the end of the day.
No,
you
it's just ignorant.
You would be fucked up.
Well,
You will
and
be.
then well.
I ain't saying believe in Jesus. I ain't saying believe.
No, right. No,
I'm just
I know
saying,
what you mean.
I don't give a fuck. You can believe if you believe in the ant, and that ant can get you couraged up. You still good. I'm just talking about people who just don't believe.
Yeah.
You don't have to believe that nobody gonna save your ass. You just gotta believe. Like I'm trying.
But that's the key too. We making people believe that somebody gonna come save them. If they understood that nobody can save you but your motherfucking self, will be straight.
The book of Eli. Go ahead.
No, but when I had that experience, I remember it being said, your heroes, you and your heroes. Like, ain't no fucking heroes. Like, that's one of the things that's bringing y'all down. And y'all got these motherfuckers like they greater than everybody else. And now everybody think they can be like this and they want to be like this. And it's a greater than them and greater than them and greater than them. When no, there is nothing greater than you. And that's what the hero represents. And it's like, man, fuck that. It ain't no heroes.
Shout out to Gary V.
And then the motherfuckers gotta look like this and gotta have a hair swoop and gotta be, you know what I mean? Everybody gotta look, you know, like they built this shit just so you have to look towards something outside of you.
Yeah.
Well, yeah.
Yeah, that's what they. I mean, that's what they do. But when that's why when Pooter, I call Pooter my daughter, she was like, "Dad, you really don't. You ain't scared to say." I said, "No, I say white folks. If I'm right there, I said these white folks is being kind of ignorant right now. We gonna leave." But I really want this chocolate sundae. I said, you want to give somebody your money who don't care about you? Mm-hmm. She's like, no. I said, so we leaving, right? She said, okay. Because mentally, we always accepting some bullshit because we don't love ourselves.
Yeah. I had to go through that, like literally to understand. Like it was a time where I had to be okay with getting something. I felt like I had to be in lack. I couldn't even accept a compliment from people.
I understand.
And I just didn't understand what that was. But also, too, it was fear because everybody I saw that started doing something good ended up getting fucked up. End up getting killed or end up getting robbed. You know what I mean? Like, so that fear was attached to that off rip.
Yeah.
Right.
And when you start with that, ain't no telling.
Yeah.
Man, we had a great conversation today, man.
I enjoyed myself. Thank you for inviting me into the party.
Anything you want to leave us with, darkness?
I just want to, yes, I do. I want to first let people know that no matter what, if you don't love yourself, nobody can learn to love you. Because they don't know which part of you need attention on. Just like if you go to the doctor and your stomach hurt, you talking about your stomach hurt, really got a sore throat because other stuff, and you're not thinking about, just tell them what everything was wrong. Like in a relationship, you tell them, hey, these are my faults, these are my flaws. So if you want to help me with my faults, I'm willing to change them. You know what I mean? And with my flaws, we can work together on. If you're not willing to say that, then you just doing yourself harm.
Yeah, and I think when you get to that point and you're communicating like that, like it doesn't even seem like a flaw.
Right.
You know what I mean? It's just like, yeah, there's something that's dope enough for something that's cool for us to work on, like
together. Right.
But that's also too why I can't stand. We just talked about it. That old what she bringing to the table shit.
I hate that shit.
I can't, like, whatever, man. We ain't gonna get into
No,
that
I
shit,
mean,
man.
you want to say? I mean,
But
shit,
I just can't, like, bro, like, it ain't about y'all building the table together. Like, it ain't about that shit.
I tell my let's tear this motherfucker down and build a new one.
What you, motherfucker, my table is, listen, my table is already gonna be straight. I ain't gonna need her to bring shit to the table.
Right.
But something that I may want, I ain't gonna need shit. That's why I want to make sure that my daughter, when she's going out and she's making the who she want to be with, is somebody who she wants, not somebody who she needs.
Right. That's good.
Because that need shit will have you staying in situations that you don't need to be in, and then them needy motherfuckers. I mean, the people who think that you need them is just gonna definitely fuck over you. I mean, it's just part of it.
Yeah, they would become your manipulator.
You have to have somebody who you want, and the only reason or the only way that you to have that is to have what you need.
Very true. Either you predator or prey. Just
Absolutely.
Always remember that one.
Absolutely. Lo, any last parting words before we leave?
You know what? All I'm gonna say is, a good way to self-love and build self-confidence, man. I always say the serenity prayer. So God grant me serenity, give me the strength to accept the things I cannot change, the courage to change the things I can, and the wisdom to know the difference. In Jesus' name, amen.
Simple as that. And I ain't getting nothing on the glasses today anyway. But anyway, this will leave you guys with what I do every time. We are a piece of the puzzle of all that is. God is a huge puzzle. You are a intricate piece of the puzzle. He cannot be his fulfilled self without you. And the only way that you can fit into the puzzle is if you be your authentic self. You cannot try to be any other piece. You must be your authentic self. And that's the only way all that is can be all that is. So you be all that you are. So I love y'all, and I'll see y'all next week.
Amen.
Check. 1, 2 for the mind state. Dez Cortez and Emory Law. Welcome to the show. Y'all tuned in now. Hit record. Time to make it real. This that one show, mentally ill. We don't hide, we just chill. We say the kind of things that you feel. Raw talk from the couch to the curb. Every dark thought from the city to the burbs. From panics on Bel Air, we even picking up calls. We unpack it all, no mask, no filter at all. Dez say, how you been? Low say, man, where I begin. From meds on the sink, to nights you overthink. We drag it to the light, let it blink.
This is mentally ill. Say it out loud till it pop like the steel. We ain't running from the pain, we real. Every scar that you hide, we reveal. This is mentally ill. Talk that truth, let the shame stand still. If your mind feel heavy, just chill. Press play, pull up a chair, we heal.
We talk therapy, thirst traps, breakups, rent. Family that judge how your time gets spent. Label crazy since you was a teen. Now you finally learn what that label mean. We laugh hard, then we low-key cry. Dead air when you search for a why. Trigger in a smell, story that you tell about that one night that still feel like hell. The same night that Dez went to jail. Every hard truth we credit, we said it. From locked doors to lady or trips, to shaking in your skin when the mood just flips.
This is mentally ill. Say it out loud till it pop like the steel. We ain't running from the pain, we real. Every scar that you hide, we reveal. This is mentally ill. Talk that truth, let the shame stand still. If your mind feel heavy, just chill. Press play, pull up a chair, we heal.
If you ever felt strange in a quiet room, felt your thoughts bloom into certain doom, let the stories in your headphones prove you ain't the only one stuck in that groove.
This is mentally ill.